there's the toes you're stepping on. You're going in there, and famously, you know, there were toes stepped on when you went in. I think you've got big shoes. You're used to stepping on toes. Has there been any sort of communication between yourself and Jacques since the show? Has there been any lads chat that have happened since?
There's been no chat. There's been nothing like that. I think that if he went out for the right reasons that he's saying, fair play to him. That's all I kind of got to say.
Are we to read into that response a little bit more? If he's gone out for the reasons that he's saying, fair play to him.
No, like obviously, if anyone's got anything that they struggle with or are struggling with, I think Love Island dealt with it absolutely tremendously this year. And to be honest, I thought they were amazing in season 4, but the levels that they've stepped up in terms of mental health and looking after and all of the aftercare is amazing. So whatever that was and whatever his reasons were for going, like, I think fair play to him. You've got to look after yourself as number one.
What did you see as the main difference in a couple of things between the first time and the second time, Adam, in terms of, first of all, the reaction of the public to you after your first stint and now this stint, and also you mentioned there the aftercare. Was that markedly improved from the first time you were in there?
I think there's a couple of things that changed. The first thing is, which me being a little bit like, I enjoy the show. I think there's a lot more tame. They stop arguments a lot earlier in season 8 and season 4. They used to let us just go at it. But I think that's because they have to look after people a little bit more, but also because none of the games, like, I don't know if you noticed, they're not allowed to do the Twitter challenge anymore because of trolling. Yeah. Whereas the Twitter challenge caused some of the biggest dramas and the biggest fights in season 4 between Islanders, which kind of then sparks new relationships and stuff, but they're not allowed to do that anymore. The other thing is, I actually, obviously hand on heart, being in season 4, think the aftercare then was unbelievable. There was a situation one time where I was actually seriously worried about someone doing something stupid. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. I sent a text to one of the head producers, like head executive producers, that, to be honest, it probably isn't his expertise. And honestly, within 5 minutes at 1:30 in the morning, he was on the phone dealing with it the best he could. And I'll never, ever forget that. And that was in season 4. And then coming on to season 8, I'm obviously not going to name names and stuff, but coming on to season 8, they just absolutely leveled up. Like, every single day, there was daily Zooms where you had to check in, talk about your feelings, or not even talk about your feelings, talk about normal stuff to just give you an outlet. Because sometimes you don't want to talk about who are you liking, who are you not liking. It sometimes just is a bit mind-numbing. And I thought that was absolutely amazing. And they were compulsory every single day. You had to do them, even to the point where we were turning around and going, God, this is a little bit of a chew on. But then when you come out of it, you realize how much they actually looked out for you.